Hello and welcome. Thanks for stopping by. This is the first video I've ever recorded since my knee surgery, and it's been a good 2 months, so I'm probably rusty. I wanted to do a quick unboxing of this because it is so beautifully packaged. This is a deck that I pre-ordered, and I may post this as a part of a larger video, or maybe by itself. So it came from Australia, got a little banged up there, but let's have a look. I like when things are packaged nicely. Although in the end, you know, I probably forget, but it's nice. Nice leaf there. Apologize if I'm rusty. It's been a long time. I can't sit in a chair for very long. So it's the Tarot of the Rose by Trio.of.Witches. It's in a nice 2-part box. And that's the back of the box. Let you read that for a sec while I take the band off. And they are taller, I think, than regular tarot. Okay, let you read that while I get the deck ready so we can look at it. And get another tarot deck to compare size. Okay, and the inside is just white. That's the front, the sides. Very, very sturdy. That's some thick cardboard there. And it's thumb cutouts. So here are these cards. And those are the backs, obviously. And they are taller and a smidge wider. This is the This Might Hurt, which is standard tarot size. It's a little bit bigger. Might be because they're longer, might be hard for riffle shuffling for some people. And it's a collage deck, but let's look at the book real quick. I might need to zoom out. It's pretty paper. See if I can't save some of it. In a junk journal or something. This is the guidebook. Can't remember if I did pay extra for the guidebook or if it was included in the price. It is. Well, that's big. So how many pages is this? 320 pages. Wow. And that's the back of the book. Don't know if that's the same or different than the back of the box. Yes, different. Okay, and then if we flip this over, front is very pretty. You get tarot spreads, major arcana, minor arcana, intro. Here is an example of a major, little picture of the card, keywords upside, keywords reversed, and then we get a page and a little over a half of a description of the card and a little bit more insight into the meaning. Okay, and kind of a little prompt for you to meditate on it, it looks like. And then if we get to the minors, it looks like we pretty much get the same. Yeah. Okay, so we get a lot for every card in the deck. And it's not edged, but I have a feeling this is going to get I'm going to edge this. I just need to contemplate what color. So we're going to zoom in and do a flip through because I have not seen anyone post about this deck. So not numbered. Oh, they are numbered. So the Seer, is this an extra card? It might be an extra card. Let's see what it says in the book. All right. The Seer, and then the Fool. Okay, so I guess we get an extra Major Arcana. Maybe it explains the book somewhere. And this creator also has a Oracle deck that I had in my Etsy cart. I still have it in my Etsy cart forever and ever. But when I saw that they were releasing this tarot, I decided I wanted to get this. Interesting. The swans and all. It's very pretty. Oh, the Emperor looks very female. Fierce. Hierophant has an owl face. Come here. And the cardstock is, it's like satiny finish. It's a little bit cardboardy. Like I might be afraid to crease it. Might not be one I would riffle shuffle. Don't know. It might be too stiff anyway. Interesting. A backwards bunny. Some kind of, I don't even know what that is supposed to be. Hermit. Interesting that we have a skull there. What is the angel? Yeah, that's very tiny print. I can't tell what that says. It's very religious hermit. No human character in justice. And interesting, there's no skull here for death. But is that the same? No. Very similar, still very religious. We have a cross there and a cross here, but we got the little clock face. Your time has run out. Huh. Interesting temperance. Devil is also feminine. Tower, that's a very different tower. No lightning, nothing really getting toppled over, no people falling down. It's a pretty star. Interesting moon. Like that for a sun. Has shades of an intuitive night goddess to it. Okay, we start with the cups. Like that for a 2 of cups. Like that. Interesting. It's much less despondent than most 5 of cups. Still despondent though. 6, I like that. And the 7, yes. That's a very happy 9 of cups. So no human in the night. One of the few males that we've seen so far. I wonder if all of the aces are going to be like in a picture frame like that. Put them aside and see if they're all that way. Huh, I like that for the 2. Interesting for the 4. Doesn't feel so hoardy. This just feels like you have some stuff. Doesn't feel like you have excess stuff. I'm glad that the numbers are down here because I hate it when there's no number and I have to try to count how many of the thing are in the card, especially in a busy deck like this. And I appreciate the amount of restraint. Like they're busy, but not like overly busy. Like the little clock there, 7 of Pentacles. You're still waiting. Eight. And this definitely feels like a version of the intuitive night goddess. The night skies for the most part. A lot of flowers. Although I believe these are all roses. It's the Tarot of the Rose. I like that for the 10. Okay, so maybe all the knights are non-human as well. King of Pentacles, like cow. Got his castle back there. Yeah, looks like all the aces are in a picture frame. 2 of Swords. So she's not blindfolded. Interesting, it's very different. 3 of Swords. So we have a heart, but it's not being stabbed. We have scissors and then 2 of these bee hat pin things. They look like hat pins. Don't see. Oh, there was a 3rd one up there. Okay, so we've got one of them maybe just barely piercing the heart. Scissors do add just a titch of confusion there. Two more males and a predominantly female deck. Yeah, so she doesn't feel as trapped as in others, but there is like a maze in her head and looks like she's in a maze. So it's an interesting take on that. And the 9. Okay. Got a lot going on up there. And the 10 of Swords. So she's got some of those hat pins stabbing her in the back, and she's holding on to some of them. Some of them poking her in the head. She's not totally down and out. Page. Pages are super cute in this. And the Knight. Again, not a human figure. Sorry, my neighbor deems every day lawn mowing day, so there's no avoiding it if you hear that. Like that, there's the world up there. We don't have looking out over the ocean. And the 3 and the wands are flowers themselves. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It has a little bit of a Alice in Wonderland feel to it also. And 8 of Wands. I feel like maybe something more could have been done with that. 8 of Wands never fails to disappoint. 9 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. Interesting. So, not so much a burden here. love the bunnies all throughout this deck. All of the knights, some kind of bird. I think they might be. We'll double check that. She's got her black cat. And she looks like she's part cat. And the king. So let's look at the knights. I'm very curious. These two knights are both birds. Bird. Which one am I missing? Cups. Yeah, the knights are all birds. Interesting. Okay, so barring me doing some pairings, that might be it for now for this deck. This is a deck I've been waiting a long time for, and I wanted to record the unboxing. Whether or not I post it, I don't know, but it's packaged so beautifully, and I know there's so many yummy treats in here. So let's see, we have some rose petals, and there's other things in here. I'm wondering if everything, all the other little goodies are in there. I think so. Got some stickers. Yeah, and these are cool. Kind of random, except for this one, which goes with the deck. And the guidebook. So it's Mysteries of the Red Madonna. The bag. Got a mess going on now. Oh well. Okay. We're just gonna live with the mess. Live with the mess. Okay, so this is the bag. We need to zoom in. We might need to zoom in. Okay, there we go. And there's that sticker again in case it was too far off before. See, here we go. This is the bag. I'm not sure I don't generally keep decks that are in nice boxes in bags. I reserve bags mostly for decks that are in tuck boxes, just because tuck boxes just don't wear very well. Oh, it's a shame to do that, but let's see how it fits in here anyway, just for the heck of it. I guess if I was traveling with it somewhere, I would probably put it in this. Doesn't quite fit though, the whole box. It's a bit of a stretch. Let's see. A little seal there on the card. So that must be like the title card. Oh, yeah. You know, I've watched at least one unboxing of Cedar Moon Witch, Sarah. I watched her unboxing, and I just don't think the camera really does justice to this deck. Let's zoom in some more. So this is the only deck of all of the decks that Hettienne Grobler? Hettienne Grobler? Is that how you say her last name? Has created. And I've been waiting a long time for it. It's just, you know, the book has so much in it for each card, and it is, It is immersive. It is immersive and kind of a study deck. And I did hear a couple places that the quality of the photographs in the previous two decks was not that great, and I saw some interview with her, the creator, on Tarot Maps channel, and she did say that she had worked on improving the quality of the photographs and her photography skills. Yeah, see, these are, it's not your standard tarot. And I'm not going to do a full flip through here because there are others. I do want to see what I would think I would pair with this, and I kind of feel like I would use this kind of more as a focus, not necessarily an oracle, but that's how I use oracles generally, as a focus of a reading. And I kind of want to see, this is the Tarot of the Rose, how these two look together. Maybe it won't work at all, but let's see. And let's just take some of these cards off so we don't have. Okay, I don't hate that. I wonder what I'm going to think when I look at this, when I'm editing. Yeah, I think I like this. I do like these together. Yes, I like this a lot. I think I will be using these this way. That was not the intention when I ordered either of these, but I feel like that works. Yeah, okay, interesting. So I think there are some deep lessons to be learned from this deck. So let's have a look at this book real quick. So we start with her journey with the Magdalene, deck of visions, and then right into the majors and the minors, and the suits are changed. So the suit of myrrh, wands, doves, cups, swans. I don't know. How do I know? Must be in here somewhere. Okay, so that's how much we are getting for one of the major arcana cards. And then let's flip to the minors and let's see. So chalices are cups, I'm going to guess. And the court cards are named differently too, right? So 10. And I have Hearthkeeper. Ooh, that's a lot. Flamekeeper, Temple, and Tower. Okay, the suit of myrrh, Spire. So I'm going to guess, let's see. Suit of chalices is water. Okay, that makes sense. And then doves, gonna guess is air. Yes, air / swords. And then that one's swans. We haven't had swans yet. So swans are earth. Interesting. So I think of swans, you know, water. Wonder why. The swan plays such an important role in the mysteries. The suit of earth represents embodied spirituality as opposed to transcendence. It's the power of spiritual practice and growth and the sacred marriage between body and spirit. The swan is the feathered serpent and the winged dragon. Okay, this suit includes the symbol of swan, egg, dragon, and serpent. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. And we get all the way through that. Acknowledgements. Bibliography. Okay. And I would leave this here for you to read. I will, just in case you can. I think it's kind of hard to read this gold font on this red background, even for me. Okay. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope to be able to get back to the practice of creating content now that I'm starting to feel better. So take care of yourself and have a nice day. Bye.